the children are currently just in the sitting room and they've just been playing with like the Play-Doh and things like that, and they're watching a little bit of TV. So I'm going to make them a nice hot chocolate, and then I think we've had like a little bit of a late start to the day today. The children all camped out in our room last night. We brought the mattresses down and the children just put them on the floor, and we all camped out in our room and we watched the new Maleficent, which was really, really good. We really enjoyed that movie. The children were saying that they think it's better than the first one, which I do agree. I thought was really, really good. So I'm going to make them a hot chocolate, and then we're going to start doing like some schoolwork and things like that. Nothing like too much or too hard or anything like that. We're just going to keep it chilled, no structure. It's probably more like unschooling than it is homeschooling. So unschooling is where you don't have to sit like a curriculum, and it's more about everyday life skills and you teach them in that way. So that's what we're going to do today. And I mean, tomorrow we might think, okay, let's sit down and like actually do the curriculum and things like that. Just worried about this, guys. I'm really, really like conscious of it. And I know nobody else will be, and they'll be like, Stephanie, you look beautiful with no makeup on and stuff like that. But it's just how I feel. Anyways, I'm going to have a hot chocolate, get some hot fluids in us. Oh, I've one blue. And we'll check in with you guys later. So Logan is currently just tidying up after playing with kinetic sand and the Play-Doh. And then some colouring in.
Yeah, I've done actually 2 pieces of paper. I've done this one right here.
Yeah.
And then this is my favourite piece of paper right here.
That looks so pretty. Let's just show them. That looks really, really nice, Dionne.
And then this one's my favourite.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of colouring, haven't you?
Yeah. I really, really like it. I do. It's really fun.
Oh, let's have a look at yours, Logan, then, darling. So this one's Logan's. Oh, I like yours, Logan. Upside down. Very nice. Well done, Logan. So they're keeping busy by like playing with Play-Doh and things like that and colouring in. Just having a chilled start to our day, aren't we?
Yeah.
But these actually are smellable pens and they smell so good, don't they?
Yeah, they smell so nice.
And then Sean's been playing on a little bit of Fortnite, haven't you?
Yeah.
He actually hasn't got his braces in at the moment. Do you want to tell them why?
Because they put a muscles in, because the braces are not the right fit. Whenever the muscles are on, it's always like
rubbing against it, isn't it?
Like when my braces are on, so it's like pushing against it. It's really
so the dentist said if you have a mouthful, so you can take them out for a little. So he's got them out today just to try and heal that mouthful and then put the braces back in.
Mommy?
Yes?
You want my hand?
Well done.
Mommy?
Good boy. Did you wash it for 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah? With soap, yeah.
Good evening, bfam, and welcome back to another video. No doubt Stephanie has already said hello to you all at the start of today's video, but a couple of sneezes going on there. Dun, dun, dun. But no guys, it's like another day of quarantine for us. We've decided to self-isolate ourselves for 2 weeks because we have got flu-like symptoms. We can't get a test yet. I think I've mentioned it in previous videos, so we'll never know if we actually have got it or we haven't. A lovely subscriber mentioned in a previous video that Dionne might actually qualify as priority with her having an underlying health condition, asthma. So we're going to look into that and see if we can get Dionne tested. Then we'll know for certain if we've got it in the house, because we've all been sharing the same living space for the last week and a half. Well, for goodness knows how long, forever really. We're always in each other's living space, so know that if Dionne had it, we would probably have it as well, so it'd probably give us strong indications that we did or we didn't. But we're going to try to go down that route anyways. But I'm going to go cook some food. The girls are actually looking. Can you believe this? This is the situation, guys. I've had a real eventful morning, So I had a phone call this morning from, it was a weird phone call. Somebody called up and said that there's a warrant out for us. I was like, what? And then they says, well, you've the old tax office £986.26. And I was like, no, I'm never behind of taxes. That always pay me taxes on time. And I was like, so when's this from? And they said from 2010 to 2018. I was like, what? I was like, well, I can't remember that far back, you know. So I was sitting there listening to him, and he was saying, oh, you're going to lose your driver's license, your passport and everything. And I was like, this guy's a little bit weird here. And he says that you've got 2 options. You can go to the tax office, pay it there, or have an officer come out and arrest you under warrant. And I was like, come on, this is either like a big hoax. But I was kind of believing. I was like, really? So he asked for my name, my address, my date of birth, and I give him all of that. And then he says that you have got another option. You could go to a local supermarket or a WH Smith's and pay by an Amazon card, and you can buy 5 Amazon cards, so £200 on each one. And I was like, at that point, I was like, this kid's like having my life. Yeah, this is a scam. This. So I called up H&M and Revenue, asked them if I was in any debt for any taxes, and then they said that it was the 3rd phone call they've had this morning of people calling in saying that they've had the same phone call that I've got. Somehow they got my telephone number, called us up and tried to get us to go to WH Smith's to get flipping £1,000 for them. I was like, what? This? And me and Stephanie were like, man, this is really bad. And I think people are playing on people's fears at the moment. So if you've had any calls saying they're from the tax office, put the phone down, call the tax office yourself. So that was the start of my day. And then I thought I'd start looking at little turtles and stuff, because as obviously you guys know, we've got an aquarium. I know you can't put turtles inside of the aquarium, they will eat the fish. I did learn that when I looked it up. But I wouldn't mind like a separate tank just full of like for them individually. But I want a separate tank, as you guys know, like for some time I've been wanting to get a separate tank. And I wouldn't mind some turtles like in a separate tank. But as I was showing Stephanie some turtles, these guys have been after a cat for ages, and now all they're doing is looking for cats online.
Look at these ones.
Make sure you don't get their address details on there.
Right there, guys.
Oh man, look at these. They are really beautiful, okay? They're really, really pretty. But seriously, like, I don't think that we should get a cat.
I think we should.
I know you really would like one, but cats ruin furniture, guys. They claw all your furniture and you get clicks and marks everywhere. We had one a long time ago when Dionne was like about that size. Well, she wasn't that size, she, you know, she was a little baby. And we had a cat, and all it did is just sprayed everything it came into contact with. It cut, it clicked everything. And then it came to a point where it wouldn't even come in the house, and then it just disappeared. And I think it just went and found a new home. And I says, we'll never get a cat again. Because the kids were like, where's the cat? Where's the cat gone? So, I mean, that was a situation with our cat that we had. And I said, we're not going to get another cat. But they are tempting me. I'm very tempted to get one. I'm not sure. I like the serval cats, which are pretty close to the serval cat.
The ones I've just shown you are the snow Bengals.
Snow Bengals?
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't seen the Snow Bengals yet. But I like the Bengals and the serval. They basically look like little mini leopards. They look really smart. Stephanie thinks they're a little bit pricey, but I think if I was going to get one, I'd definitely get one.
I like the British short hair ones.
Yeah.
And the ragdoll ones.
So we might get a cat, we might not. But I'm definitely thinking of...
It is. You're going to be indoors for months.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to have a little like cuddly pet to cuddle and stuff.
This is what I've got to put up with every 10 minutes.
That one.
Look. All they're doing is asking us, I'm coming out, I'm coming out, I'm coming out.
Look at this one first.
Oh, come on.
Spam the comments so we'll get a pet cat, guys. You guys know how long I've been.
Oh, my word, Stephanie.
It's so
How beautiful is that?
What? You're pulling the heartstrings now, it might actually happen. Right, so I've been cooking some food for everybody. I'm doing some marinated chicken. Where is my tea towel? Where is it? Oh, there it is. You know what, I should actually use the actual hook that you put on it to pull it out, but I've just been using the tea towel cut at the bottom of there. And I really can't be bothered to bend down, so I'm just going to get it off a tea towel. Ow, hot. Oh, this is looking good, it's looking damn good, this. Woo! Bit of spice on this. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Cooked to perfection. So we're going to sit down and knock some food up for me, Stephanie and the kids. I think we're going to have these in some wraps. I still got some wraps from the last time we were out.
So one of the things I actually like about Twinkle is that you get books sent out to you every single month, and then they give you worksheets to go with the book. So there's like a couple of ideas here, and then you can print them off as well. They also have the audio to go with the book, so you can listen to the book as well being played. And I've just printed off some worksheets, to go with the book, and it's just a couple of questions about the book. So like things like you will get in your stats paper. I know that Logan won't be doing his stats now because the schools are closed until they're thinking roughly about after the 6 weeks holidays, but this is like kind of like SAT kind of type questions, so I thought we'll still practice it in anyways, because it is what he would be doing in the school in anyways. And we've had a phone call off the school and says that the work for like Logan and Caleb will be on the school website, so you can print some stuff off as well. Because Caleb and Logan weren't in school last week, the school would have sent packs off with them, like just like stuff like this, you know, but they've given us like a link to go and download some and just print them off myself. So we're going to do this one first, and I've printed something off a little bit easier for Caleb because Caleb has SEN, which is special educational needs, and Twinkle also has a great selection of SEN worksheets and activities and things to do as well, which I think is brilliant. So I do pay for Twinkle, it is a subscription. I think I pay about £10 a month, which I don't think is a bad buy for unlimited resources. So while the children do that, I'm going to sit down and have a cup of tea. The Easter journal, because it's nearly Easter soon, Caleb and Logan. This very, very soon, yeah, it is. So what we're reading?
The Easter journal.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the colours on there, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The previous 2 videos back when I showed everybody like what the shops were like and the how frantic it was, got so many people comment and so many different people like subscribe and stuff like that. So welcome to the channel, everybody who is new. Absolutely amazing to grow in subscribers that much just off that one video. That was really nice for everybody to hit the subscribe button. And if it's your first time watching this one, hit subscribe as well, because we're going to be quarantining for 2 weeks. What will we get up to? I said to Sean, I says, how do you feel about quarantining? And he says, you know what, Dad? He says, I play on Fortnite all the time, so I basically don't go out. So I can do 2 weeks, no problem. And it's right, he just plays on Fortnite, and it's like, Xbox, after he's done his schoolwork, he'll go on Xbox and you'll not hear from him for like, unless he wants food. That's what he's like. So I think I'll actually might join him on that one. I may actually have a good few games of Fortnite a little bit later on. But I'm going to put this food together, have some nice food. And you know, since I'm quarantining, I might actually have a bottle of red wine. I'm not sure, I think I might. Stephanie! Have we got a good excuse to have a glass of red wine in the middle of the week since we're quarantining? Oh, we've got to buy a cat first, do we?
What do you think of this one? Because I know that you really like the Bengal one. So
you'd have to put a deposit on it first.
What do you think of this one?
Oh, goodness.
It's a Bengal one like you.
Show them it, guys. Who could not say no to that?
No.
That is what they're trying to pull on my heartstrings with, guys. That would work on anyone.
Now we're getting Sean in on it. I'll not get Caleb or Logan in on it just because I think they would be really upset if we didn't get one.
Okay guys, so right now I'm in my bedroom, and you might be expecting me to say, because I look really happy right now, you might be expecting me to say we're getting a pet cat, guys, but we're not. I really want one. You know, I'm gonna legit, guys, please, I'm begging you guys, just go down in the comments and just spam the comments, spam them comments down below, and just annoy Dad so bad and tell him to get a cat. Yeah? What was it? Oh yes! Yes! Oh my gosh!
Show them.
Oh, it's got odd eyes! It's one's brown, one's blue. What? Does that like it? How?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, can we get it? I really want it so bad, Mum. I'm not kidding you.
You know what?
Imagine right next to your feet, cuddling you. Please, Dad, I'm begging you. Guys legit need to spam them comments and annoy Dad so bad to tell him to get a cat, because I really want one so bad. They're so stinking cute. I'm not kidding you guys, they're so cute. Like, just imagine them on my bed. Just imagine them on my lap, vlogging, and just imagine stroking them, and imagine I'm just feeling on my phone. Oh my gosh. Also, by the way, I've already told Dad that I'm going to look after it. I will clean up its mess. I will broom it. I'll wash it. I'll do everything I can. I will do everything. I literally have already said that to Dad like 100 times, and every Christmas I've been asking for one. Every Christmas.
So this is what food, this is what's looking at. We've got some lettuce, some coriander, some white onion. Some people call them brown onions, but I call them white. Some lime, and got some nice, lovely seasoned, marinated chicken with some breaded wraps. I think I've been showing you guys like wraps and stuff like that for the last 3 or 4 vlogs or something. But like I said, the last one, we are absolutely loving them. So I've just squeezed on the last little bit of lime for Logan. Logan's went for everything. He's went for the chicken, the onion, the coriander, everything.
Looks so good, Sean.
I want to say these wraps are absolutely great. Kids are sitting in just enjoying all of theirs over there. Absolutely great. And to finish it off, a nice glass of red. Absolutely lovely. Mwah. Absolutely great. So as you guys know, we've got like a nice wine selection here. And sometimes when I make like a nice dish or something, I always have like a nice glass of red wine with it. Not every night, of course, but every so often when I make a really nice dish, I really like. Just think if you add a little bit of wine, it just complements the taste so much. So I think the other kids are going to have their dessert, which I'm going to do ice creams. You guys have seen how I do my ice creams, and I've been looking up some amazing ice cream recipes for the kids as well. So I might make this one a little bit different to what I did the last one that you guys have seen in previous videos.